Hi, my name is... Okay, no. I'm
Slim Shady?
Hi, my name is... Salim Shady. Anyways, what was I talking about? Have you
Slim
noticed...
Shady?
Other than Slim Shady.
Oh.
Have you noticed how recently, in the past few years, I guess, guys have started developing standards? It's a weird thing to say because it goes against like everything we know about, how men and women work in relationships. But yeah, guys have started developing standards, and it's strange. No, it is strange.
Oh no, I'm laughing because guys are developing standards, but we're still stuck on the fucking minimum basis.
Sure, we don't need a lot to be happy. What I was saying, like, looking back, like the relationships I've had with women in the past few years.
You've had a relationship?
No,
with women?
No, but see, here's the thing. I realized that I actually rejected a lot more women in the past few years than I hit on and got rejected by. Which is, as a guy, that's retarded. And I've told my other guy friends about this who are, for lack of a better word, stuck in the past. And they're like, dude, you're stupid as hell. Like, she's obviously hitting you. Tap that and go. Like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I do not want to.
I have a choice now.
Yeah, I have a choice now. I want a good woman for me. I don't want to tap and go.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? But, the origin of this topic still is from me wanting to vent. So I'm gonna vent. Okay, now come back. I need a friend. Horrible.
Just we'll pretend it never happened.
Can you beatbox? Okay. You know what the energy in this room reminds me of?
Technical difficulties.
No, you know what this reminds me of? As a kid in elementary school, when they send you to the principal's office, and you can't compose yourself, you're constantly laughing. This is it. This is the energy. Anyways, what I was saying, traditionally, it's usually men who hit a woman, and that's all fine. But here's the thing: traditionally, women were the one who had to raise the standard. That was their duty. Like, men will be men, We'd be the horny bastards who constantly hitting every woman we could. It was women's role to reject us until we rise up a higher standard. There's many Victorian era novels who dabble in this topic, many romance novels who use this as a trope basically. A sleazy guy hitting on a lady, and the lady basically raises him up into a gentleman. That's how it used to work in the past. When, only one role was supposed to hit on. The other was supposed to be, the arbiter of who, succeeds. Nowadays, that isn't the case. Because see, nowadays, both genders hit on each other.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Wait, there are only two genders now?
Let's not stoke that fire. Okay, let's not throw some wood into the fireplace. But I was saying, nowadays, nobody is holding the other side accountable, which has caused standards to plummet. And hookup culture just makes this even worse. And nowadays, people just don't even care about improving themselves. Like, they have the bare minimum, both starting from physical looks, because, physical looks are how attraction forms. Starting from physical looks, they don't care about themselves. Secondary, starting from ambitions, they have no ambitions. They don't stand for anything. The third lead, which ties into the second one, they have no values. They have no morals, no ideals. And fourthly, I'm gonna separate it. They have no interests. Nothing to make them unique. Most people enjoy their dullness. They're incredibly dull. And I think that the reason for that is because nobody is holding the other side accountable. Harking back to what I said earlier, when I said that, no, before that, we actually reject more women than I get rejected by. It's not that I could use a situation like, okay, a situationship, let's go for a month, and then another month, and then another month. It's just that, like, I can feel, even if we begin the situationship, I can feel from the get-go that I won't be able to give you what you deserve, or you won't be able to give me what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why just delay the inevitable? Why just have fun now so that we delay the inevitable? Wrap it up right from the get-go so we don't have to bother with this. And here's the thing. Like, this is a tangent to the side that's kind of correlated.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, men were traditionally the ones who get hit on. We have a lot more experience with rejection. If you as a man get rejected, it's like, if
Plenty more fish in the sea for me.
Exactly. If you're sane, like, I know not every guy takes a rejection well, there's so many horror cases. But I'm speaking about the vast majority of guys.
Like the normal ones.
The vast majority of guys, if you reject them, c'est la vie. A regular Tuesday, right? But because women are so new to the game, they don't have the risk.
Wait.
If you reject a woman, she hates you.
Huh?
Like, I don't know. It's gonna sound cocky. I know it's gonna sound cocky. But I don't think I have a single woman on my friends list who I've rejected who hasn't blocked me. And it's not that, like, I was rude or anything. I was like the most cordial guy ever. I wasn't even inappropriate. I was just distant, you know? I didn't want to form a closer bond.
I just don't want. I just want to be friends.
Yeah, and they took it the wrong way. I don't know. It's funny. What do you think? Like, why is it the case, like, that nobody's holding the other side accountable, raising standards nowadays?
First of all, what I was laughing at, I need to explain what I was laughing at.
Sure.
You said that most guys were the ones who were being hit on. Surprisingly, every single woman was just hit in the past. That's not just a joke. That's just a joke. I'm sorry. That's just a joke. But
Haram.
that's what I was laughing
Haram,
at.
brother.
'Cause you were like, so there's the people who are hit on, and there's I know you wanted to say the ones who hit. I know you wanted to say that.
Let's keep it PG now.
But
we have a channel to keep.
But
Don't be like Fresh and Fit, okay?
wait, I need to go bald. Anyway,
Please don't.
anyway,
You got a nice haircut. Please don't go bald.
anyway, I totally agree with you that recently men have been more open to the idea of rejecting a female that they do not want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always gonna be the fuckboy trend where, hey, you want to be with me?
See, the thing is, people think it's against our nature because people think it's deeply ingrained in our, biology that we never reject a woman.
I mean, if you look historically, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because in the past, a man was like, okay, time to reproduce, unga bunga. Let me
Yeah.
find every single woman that wants to do it, unga bunga.
Whole.
Yeah. But now, because the society has changed so much in the last 70 years, let's say, and even like 10 years ago, I would say, it was not like this.
Yeah. We didn't
But-
have these discussions.
The
Straight
thing
up.
is, there's a funny statistic that I saw a month ago or so. It was about Tinder, the hotspot for hooking up.
Yep.
Usually every single female who just lists her gender as female is gonna get 99 plus likes. Men usually used to only get around 2 per week. Now it's raised to 7 per week,
Ooh, stonks.
which
Stonks.
doesn't sound like much, but it's
What
a
do you mean?
lot.
It's a 350% increase.
And
Right.
from those 7, the statistics said like men only match with 3 of them. Like they choose to reject women on Tinder, which is a hookup spot. So that at least to me is enough to prove that men have raised their standards and they are actually trying to find a woman that they do want to spend time with her. Of course, everyone has been in a situationship. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It happens, you know, sometimes
fun.
like you get the urge, it happens.
But the funny thing is that when a relationship actually happens, we're talking about a normal, healthy relationship, not a relationship with a fuckboy or an Instagram model. Like, the most breakups either happen mutually or the man ends it.
Yeah.
Because he does not feel like he's getting the same worth that
Yeah.
the female is getting from him.
Yeah.
Which is bonkers. Because, like you said, in the past, that would never happen. Like, let's be honest, 200 years ago, you would go to, like, the local father, and you'd be like, okay, so I'm gonna give you 10 sheep, 12 gold coins, maybe a horse if she's beautiful, for your daughter. And he'd be like, okay, sure. But, back then, neither the man nor the female had a choice. Like, I'm talking about the industrial age. I'm talking about, like... But, in the modern world, it's more and more common to see a guy who's rejecting a girl, and like you said, the girl to freak out.
Yeah,
Because they
they're
don't
not
know how
used
to...
to it.
Yeah.
They're not used to it. Like, they take it personal.
Like, of course, if someone rejects me, I'm not gonna be, okay, it's whatever, it's gonna hurt me. Like, it's still gonna hurt me. But I'm gonna tell her, it's okay, like, you don't feel the same way, we go our separate ways, or we just remain friends.
Yeah.
But, when a woman gets rejected, I'm sure we've all seen, like, the horror stories from Instagram, from Facebook, from, God forbid, Reddit, where...
I'm gonna say it like this. They do shit, they'll make me end up on a list if I did it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck,
That was my next
that's
point.
worrying. That's worrying.
Like, just because someone rejected you, the thing to change his mind is not stalking him, is not keying his car, is not knocking at his door at 3 a.m. Like, those are the things you shouldn't do if you really
but
want
those
to.
are the classics.
But I don't know, it's just weird to me how
Yeah.
after so many years of having, you know, so many options, like, you could be like, oh, well, I want to go with this guy, oh, I want to go with that guy, but now you're like, oh, I want to go with this guy, and he's like, no, thank you. Go to the other guy then.
Yeah.
No, but he said no to me, and I don't know why. I'm not sure, like, I know this is not for every single female, but from the most, like, videos and stories I've heard and I've seen, somehow, if you reject her, she becomes more attracted.
Yeah.
Which makes zero fucking sense.
Why? Like, the things that are hardest, you know, arouse our interest the most.
Yes.
Like, it isn't just a female thing, it's a human thing.
It is. But, when someone rejects you, and I'm talking about you, do you want to be with her more?
No.
Right? Because you're a normal fucking person.
No. See, this is different. I say no because societally, dating has advanced. Because of the Me Too movement, I'm gonna say, because of the Me Too movement, I don't continue to pursue her because I'm not interested. Maybe I'm still interested. A lot of times I'm still interested.
yes, that's what
but
I'm
I know, no means no. Okay, you have it. I agree. No means no. The moment you reject me, I stop pursuing. Like,
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
gonna take your
where I
word
was
a bit.
going.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your word a bit here. Because, you know, that's, you know, social circumstances now, dating game has changed. No means no. Okay. Now both genders have to, you know, pursue the other. And here we come to the original problem. Both genders have to pursue the other, but women are just not used to it. They don't know how it works.
And what I was trying to say is, like, when someone rejects you, of course it's gonna hurt because you still have feelings for that person. But you're gonna be a normal person and you're gonna be like, okay, emotionally, she doesn't want me.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't want me in a romantic way. So I'm not gonna pursue her anymore.
Yeah.
But most of the cases I've seen, and I'm not saying this is most women, this is the most cases I've seen, they still pursue the guy in a worse way than previously.
Because look,
Which makes zero fucking sense.
Because look, no means no.
For
Unless
men.
you're a woman.
For men.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. If you have something else, you know,
Nah, I'm good.
then let us know what you think. Would you stalk someone who rejected you? Would you knock
Would
on
you
their
key their
door?
car?
Would you kidnap their grandma?
Would you stalk them at 3 a.m.?
Let us know in the comments below so we can report you to the police. I'm joking.
God save your souls.
Peace.